From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
I love this time of year, but it is just really crazy just what happened tonight. Well, it's called a supermoon, and it's also known as beaver moon. And some of our guys captured this. Paul Stevens was one of the guys that helped grab this image as the moon was rising. And again, supermoon is a pretty cool thing. It is you can see the craters, and it is much brighter. We're going to talk about that in just a minute, but needless to say, we're talking about conditions that are going to be favorable for good viewing of that. So again, that is the beaver moon, and it is a full supermoon. It's about 30% brighter than it would be in about 6 months from now. All right, let's take a look to see what's going on. Something else that's happening is, well, that's a beautiful shot, but get ready for winter, because we have a bunch of winter happening across the area, and it will be happening before too awful long. So we want you to be ready for that. We want you to head on out to Bob Mills and be able to have an opportunity to check it out. And so we're going to be at Bob Mills Furniture. That's coming up this Saturday from 10 to noon. So if you get a chance, we want you to come on out and enjoy that. We won't be under a full moon at that time, but we will have the opportunity, hopefully, to enjoy some decent weather. So there's going to be good weather, but there is a cold front coming before too long. Well, are we going to get there? There it is, and so you get to see that. So that is what we're talking about for this Saturday, again, from 10 to noon. All right, so all is quiet across the area right now. We're looking at conditions that are favorable for good viewing tonight, and you'll continue to get a chance to see the moon into early tomorrow morning before it'll be setting off to the west. As I mentioned before, it's about 30% brighter. It looks 14% bigger, so that just kind of helps us kind of get a closest view of the moon in a whole different realm, so it gets it to look pretty cool. And we'll have to wait till December 4th for the next one. Hey, if you're worried about brightness, though, we have the moon at night, but during the daytime, we're kind of squeezing the days in at about 2 minute to 2.5 minute slug per day. We're losing daylight. We're at 6:51 for sunrise, sunset at 5:23. The good news is the earliest the sun will set is 5:09, and so that'll be happening in the early part of December. Then it starts to get longer, so there's something to look forward to. But right now, I just want to talk about fall, because fall is awesome, and that's what we have pictures of. Meteorologist AaronReeves grabbed this for me, and this was down in Poteau, and looking from one of the camera views from this afternoon before, obviously, the sunset. But again, colors are starting to explode. I was in northwest Arkansas during the weekend. It was gorgeous, but it wasn't quite ready for prime time. We're getting close to prime time here, so we're closing in on that this week. Now, we just have to have good weather. Sunday is kind of questionable. It's going to be cold, but you would still be able to be out and about and be able to see some good colors. So that is welcome news there. 64 degrees right now, extremely mild weather. Most of the metro hanging in the low to mid 60s. We are down to 59 Muskogee and Tahlequah, as well as Veneta. Overall tonight, very mild for this time of year. We'll be in the low 50s. By tomorrow afternoon, not as warm, because we have more of a northeasterly wind. So if you're on the northern side, temperatures will be a little bit cooler, just a little bit, and around the Tulsa area about 4 to 5 degrees. If you're north, maybe about 6 or 7 degrees cooler. Overall, though, tonight, again, other than a few high clouds filtering through the northwest part of our viewing area, all is quiet. And as we go through tomorrow, we're looking for tomorrow morning to be nice, as I said, for this time of year. Normal low in Tulsa is 43, so we'll be at 52, so that's okay. And we'll be around 75, and again, normal high would be in the mid-60s, so enjoy it while you got it. It won't last forever, but it will last as we go on into Thursday. Gusty south winds, we should be around 80. By the time we get on into Friday, temperatures will be in the 70s, and so that's not too shabby either. And then by the time we get Saturday, here comes a cold front. We're in the 70s, but we should enjoy pretty much a good part of the day. And then after that, it starts to get colder on Sunday, and the morning will be pretty raw. Don't forget as well, Veterans Day is looking pretty good. Temperatures will be in the 60s, so I think we're going to be pretty happy about that. All right, here's your forecast and update on what's going on. Some of the data right now indicates that we will continue to see a pretty good chance of getting to near 80. Gusty south winds will be pretty evident again on Thursday, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow's quiet and nice. And that Sunday I was trying to raise the temperature, but instead I almost had to drop it. So it's still cold. Frost or freeze quite possible on Monday morning, and it could be a killing freeze. Some temperatures be in the 20s.
Ooh,
yeah.
All right.
It's that time of year.
It is.
Okay.
Thanks, Travis.
Yep.
You need to try a little harder.
Okay, I'm going to, sir.
I'm okay with it because
I'm
going to put my Christmas tree up next week anyway.
Wow, you overachievers. Good grief.
Yeah, just stop.
Good
Christmas
grief.
lights and all. Mom and Dad going to come help.
Well,